Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the college basketball version of Proline, direct from Las Vegas. John Cranton, joined by Las Vegas handicappers Jeff Sod and Zach Simony. Going to take a look at 3 college basketball games coming up on Saturday. Got the Big East, Big Ten, and Big 12. First, let's tell you what we have going on. Jeff Sod, a nice 9-1 with all of your plays, including a 4-0 run last night with a best bet winner on Boise. How can folks get aboard you this week?
Well, just call LVSS at 1-866-575-8916. A 9-1 Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, 9-1. They also had a big blockbuster winner on Saturday with Old Dominion, an easy winner over Louisiana Tech. Just call LVSS at 1-866-575-8916. Get 2 weeks to just $10. Also go to jimfice.com every day, and you'll get college and pro basketball picks. So call LVSS at 1-866-575-8916, and also go to jimfice.com.
All right, and Zach, you hit that 100-win mark in college basketball this week. Congratulations, 100 wins, 66 losses, and 4 ties. Phenomenal run, and you're going to have regularly 2, 3, 4, and sometimes even 5 packs online, right?
Yeah, the weekends when I release the majority of my plays, just like the football season. We've been doing pretty good on the videos here as well, winning with the Villanova Marquette and the over on that one, and also with the underdog with Michigan over Ohio State, who won outright on Sunday. So video plays are coming through, but let's go on jimfice.com as well and get on board with some of these picks. This is a good time to do so with the home stretch of the regular season, concluding in conference play. The smaller conferences right now, they're going to be done here on the 27th, 28th, and then the bigger conferences, they're going to stretch into the 6th or 7th of March. We've got conference tournaments. Golden Nugget already has their conference tournament odds out. I've already scoured them. A lot of good odds out there with the only perennial favorite is Kentucky minus 300. Every other conference you can find value of 2-to-1 range and higher. So great advantages out there for those that are local here in Vegas, but also with game-to-game plays.
That's right, college basketball tournament time on the horizon, one of the best times of the sports betting calendar. Jim Fice also enjoying the weekend, 12-5 weekend run. He then went 2-1 on Monday. Over the weekend, hit his Avenger game of the year that was Saturday on Texas San Antonio. Hit his NBA mismatch game of the year Sunday. That was Oklahoma City, 119-94. That's part of an 11-3-1 NBA Game of the Year with Jim. Plus, make sure you check out Jim's early March Madness special. Here's the deal. $199. You're going to get all of the college basketball executive service plays right through the title game April 6th. If you sign up early, you get the rest of the regular season. You just call that phone number on your screen. Okay, let's get to a Saturday Big East game. Got Villanova playing at Xavier, 2 of the best offensive teams in the conference and in the country. Got Villanova just running away with a Big East 13-2 record now. These teams met January 14th. Villanova was ranked number 5 in the country then, and they were a 10-point favorite. And as usual, they just keep winning and covering games. They beat Xavier 88-75. It sailed over the total of 143. And both teams actually shot over 46%. It was an offensive game. Villanova, though, 15 of 34 from long range, so no three-point perimeter defense for Xavier that game. Villanova this week, another favorite and another cover against Providence. Blew them out 89-61, shooting 53% and another 13 three-pointers in the game. So, Jeff, you got an Xavier team here that's 13-2 at home and 30th in the nation in scoring. But how are they going to stop this Villanova long-range game?
Yeah, how can you bet against Villanova when they just covered seemingly every game? They're 20-7 against the spread. They covered 9 games in a row. 40-16 against the number dating the last season, 26-2 straight up. So I remember a few years ago, Jay Wright's job was in jeopardy because they weren't winning or they were winning, 500 team, weren't covering hardly ever. Totally turned it around, and now they should be in the talk for the national championship. Everybody's talking about Duke, Kentucky, Arizona. Not many people are mentioning Villanova, but they should be in that conversation. Daniel Ochefu hits nearly 64% of his shots. They have balanced scoring. 6 players average between 8.9 and 14.7 points per game. 4 of the 5 leading scorers are guards. In that first meeting, they won. They had a big advantage there in the three-point line and at the free throw line. Xavier's won 4 out of 6. They lost the heartbreaker at St. John's on Monday, but before that, the Musketeers had impressive wins at Cincinnati, and then they avoided a letdown and blew out Butler at home. So Xavier's 18-11 straight up, 14-13-1 against the spread. It's the best offensive team in the Big East, 75 points per game, 48% from the floor. Villanova, I guess, would be a slight favorite here just because they cover every game, and I just can't go against them because they're on this run. and you don't know when it's going to end. So right now, I give a slight lean to Villanova in this game, John.
Well, Xavier has been covering games at home, 31-14 spread run at home. They're going to have to play some defense. Do come up that game Monday against St. John's. Lose by a point in a defensive game, 58-57, but they did get the cover as a small dog. Going to have to get an up-tempo type of game here against Villanova. They're going to have to turn very quickly. So, Zach, this team is 3-1 against top 25 teams this season. Xavier is, but we know who that one loss was against.
Exactly. There's a couple factors in this game we've got to look out for. Obviously, Xavier, they are on the bubble watch. I think I saw Joey Lunardi had them either out or the 11th right now. Either way, that could be they could falter here down this home stretch if they don't get a quality win. While Villanova, they haven't been challenged at all. The Big East plays zero defense. They're always on TV on Fox Sports 1, and every time I watch Villanova, it's like they're playing open gym practice, just throwing the ball around the perimeter and throwing 20, 30 three-pointers at the hoop, and they're making them. That's one quality factor that you've got to keep in mind for March Madness is that this team can shoot the ball. I'm not sure about their inside play. I know Daniel Chefu's having a decent year, but a lot of his baskets are just easy putbacks or whatnot, and Javon Pinkston is kind of undersized inside there, so their weakness is inside. When you look around the Big East, they don't have anybody attacking that paint. Nobody's attacking that paint. Syracuse is one of the few teams that did. Right before conference play started, and they should have won that game. They had to lead the whole game, and then down to the wire, Villanova made a run with their press, which is, two strengths with Villanova is their three-point shooting and their press. I think their press is one of the top 5 in college basketball right now, and that's because their strength is at the guard position, like Jeff said. Xavier, if they can attack inside, they have a couple good power forwards in Blewett and the other guy, I forgot his name. They might have an advantage in this game. But with Villanova's strength against the ATS right now, I wouldn't play this game. I would keep running the over trend that's been hitting left and right because there's no defense in the Big East. They might as well start throwing these first half lines like they do in the NFL in some of those matchups because there's no defense in the Big East. And frankly, nobody really looks, if you're looking at people when they bet, it's about 85-15% or 80-20 on the spread versus the total, and I think that's a mistake right now in Big East play, is if you spread your money around on any game right now, you'd be hitting these overs in the Big East. It's just so unorthodox to see this poor defense, but that's the way it is, and I think D. Davis is the type of guard that can penetrate and get points against this Villanova team, and Villanova just hasn't been challenged in quite some time.
Well, the no defensive aspect, that's just how I'll look at this game. I'll look at a game going over the total. First meeting was 88-75 shootout. Villanova on the road, 21-8 over the total. Xavier did cover that game on Monday, losing to St. John 58-57. And after they cover a game, they're 16-8 over the total. And finally, when Xavier is at home against a team with a winning record coming into town, they're 38-19 over the total. So I'll continue that trend with a high-scoring shootout. Both teams getting over 77 points in this one.